Hello and welcome to MMOFTW, the week that was in MMO news here on MMORPG.com. I'm your host, Bill Murphy, and this is everything you need to know, the top 5 news stories for the week of November 15th to the 21st. Let's start right off with some big news for something that fans have been waiting for several years now, as NCSoft West has announced that Blade & Soul will be hitting the ground running on January 19th at 12 a.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific. So name reservation will begin on January 11th, which includes the ability to create your characters and everything like that. So those of you who purchased Disciple and Master Packs will be able to do that. And then the Founders Pack Early Access event will begin on January 15th, a full 4 days before the actual launch of the game. There is a brand new closed beta weekend event coming up on November 24th all the way through the Thanksgiving weekend, and then there's going to be at least another closed beta event before the launch in January, sometime in December, of course. All very good news for those of you who have been waiting for Blade & Soul all this time. It is finally right around the corner. And speaking of Korean games making their way to the West, Black Desert has announced their own pre-order packages, but there's no firm release date yet. Chances are, in my opinion, they were waiting to see what Blade & Soul would do and when they would launch, and we're probably going to see Black Desert in the very near future announce what their launch date is. It is early 2016, that's all they've said so far. My guess is February or March. They have 3 Founders packages, since the game will be buy-to-play. It won't be free-to-play. It'll be buy-to-play like Guild Wars 2. The Travelers package is the base package at $29.99. Includes in a digital version of Black Desert a 7-day guest pass, so you can bring a friend, a 24-hour early head start, and 1 appearance change coupon, and a few other things that are yet to be announced. The Explorers package is more in line with traditional purchases, and that's $49.99. That includes the digital version, plus 2 7-day guest passes, a 48-hour early head start, an appearance change coupon, a tier 3 horse, 1 pet of choice, a unique weapon skin, and some more stuff. And then of course there is the highest price package, the Conquerors package at $99.99, which includes a digital version, access to both beta tests that are exclusive access to both upcoming beta tests, 2 7-day guest passes, a massive 96-hour head start, 1 appearance change coupon, a tier 5 horse, that's a very fast horse for those of you who don't know, and 1 pet of choice, a unique weapon skin, a costume, 2,500 pearls, which is worth $25. That's the in-game currency, or not the in-game currency, the cash shop currency for Black Desert, and a whole bunch more. So for those of you who have been waiting a while now for Black Desert to make it to the West, you too almost have your wish come true, as it'll probably be launching within the first few months of 2016. And in more Korean MMORPG news, it's all about the Eastern games right now. Tera this week announced the Knockout update will be delivered on December 8th. The Knockout update is bringing the brand new class, the Brawler, a tank DPS hybrid that packs a wicked punch, giant mechanical gauntlets on her. She's female only, of course, including her though. There will also be 2 new dungeons, Calivan's Dreadnought and the Forsaken Island. As always, the update is free for all players, and anybody will be able to play the Brawler come December 8th, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. And in Skyforge news, War's Onset is going to introduce massive PvP content on December 2nd. That's right, Obsidian Entertainment and the All Odds team at my.com have sent out the first information about the next month's big Skyforge update, which will bring godlike PvP to the game when it launches. Players will be able to take part in the Pantheon Wars, including a new Pantheon War tournament, with winners sharing in a real-world prize pool. The Pantheon Wars allow up to 100 warriors from a Pantheon, a guild of aligned immortals, and then can join the fray against another Pantheon to test each other's abilities for powerful rewards during battles consisting of a variety of PvE and PvP challenges, something like siege warfare in Skyforge terms. And then there's actually a tournament where Pantheons will compete, which will reward magnificent real-world prizes to the victors. Now, what those prizes are, we don't quite know, but I'm assuming we'll know soon enough. And with this update, there will be some massive sweeping changes to class balancing, including the Archer, the Kinetic, and the Gunner to improve their combat efficiency and more. You can read all about it on the Skyforge site, or check out the teaser trailer for War's Onset over on MMORPG.com. And last but not least, some controversy was stirred up this week with Star Wars: The Old Republic, as unannounced to players, there was a massive nerf to companions in the Knights of the Fallen Empire expansion pack. Now, no doubt about it, if you played Knights of the Fallen Empire, you noticed that your healing companions pretty much kept you at 90% or above health the entire time playing the game. There is no denying that the companions needed a nerf because you just couldn't die as long as you had your companion set to heal you. I mean, you could die, but you have to try really hard. So when the patch came out this week that nerfed them down to about 80% health effectiveness, suddenly players are no longer able to complete their daily heroics and things like that. And the forums were just aflame with people arguing over why it was a good thing or a bad thing. And they collected all this feedback. And in short, Eric Musco went to the forums on Friday and said, "Don't worry, we've been paying attention. We've been listening to everything you're saying. They are doing another tweak. They're announcing more changes to companions that is going to boost them back up in effectiveness, not to the point where they were pre-nerf, but enough to the point where hopefully they'll be more effective and players will be able to do their dailies and things like that." You can really follow the controversy on the Star Wars forums or follow it on MMORPG's forums, as there are pages upon pages of people arguing over the benefits and the detriments of this nerf. It's really pretty interesting. But it's always just kind of a cautionary tale in why you should announce changes to your community before just enacting them blindly on the live servers. That is probably the best thing I could offer BioWare Austin. So there you have it, folks. That's this week's news for MMORPGs. We hope you've had a great week. We hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving, and we'll be back next weekend with hopefully some news. Hopefully something good happens in the coming week. Enjoy turkey, and if you don't celebrate, well, enjoy some turkey anyway. I'm Bill Murphy. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and all that other good stuff at MMORPG.com without the dot. Don't let a bad pug get you down.